Hi there, we've got a Match Attax 2015-16 extra binder update. Obviously just got some of these cards today, so obviously the binder isn't completely full. We have got some pretty cool cards, and we've got quite a big chunk of the binder so far. So we start off with the update cards. There's Smith, O'Kane, Gosling, Stanislas for Bournemouth, Chambers, Gibbs, Flamini, Campbell for Arsenal, Aguero for Aston Villa, and Richardson, Bacuna and Gill also for Aston Villa. Chelsea, we've got Begovic, Loftus-Cheek and Obi Mikel. Crystal Palace, we've got Hennessy, Hangeland and Chong Yong. And we've also got Gale, Campbell for Crystal Palace. Everton have got Browning, Funes Mori, Lennon, Gibson, Kone. Leicester, Danny Simpson and Nathan Dyer. Liverpool, I've got Sacco, Allen and Lucas. Man City, I've got Demichelis, Fernando, Nasri and Iheanacho. Man United, I've got Rojo, McNair and Lingard. Newcastle, I've got Elliott, Dummett, Obertan and Gouffran. Norwich, I've got Rudd, Wisdom, Olsen, Jarvis and Mbakani. Southampton have got Martina, Romeu and Stoke have got Wilson, Arnautovic, Odemwingie. Sunderland we've got Manoni, Yedlin and Brown and also Toivonen. Swansea have got Rangel and Barrow. Tottenham have got Ben Davies, Carroll and Anoma. Watford have got Cathcart and Ake. West Brom have got Myhill and Sessegnon. West Ham have got Moses, Antonio Valencia and Andy Carroll. The new signing cards, we've got Iturbe, Afobe and Grubben for Bournemouth. Arsenal with Elneny. Chelsea have got Pato. Crystal Palace, Adebayor. Everton have got Nias. Leicester have got Gray and Amarty. Colcutt for Liverpool. Shelvey, Saive, Townsend and Dumbia for Newcastle. Pinto, Closer, Naismith and Bamford for Norwich. And then Southampton have got Charlie Austin and Stoke have got Imbula. Sunderland have got Kershaw, missing obviously one card there. We've got Paloshi, a new signing for Swansea, and then we've got Amrabat and Suarez for Watford, and Sandro for West Brom, and Byram and Amanike for West Ham. Then we've got Rising Stars, there's one of these for each club. We've got King for Bournemouth, Bellerin for Arsenal, Grealish for Villa, Zuma for Chelsea, Wickham for Crystal Palace, Galloway for Everton, Schlupp for Leicester, Ibe for Liverpool, Iheanacho for Man City, Marshall for Man United, Mbemba for Newcastle, Redmond for Norwich, Ward-Prowse for Southampton, Muniesa for Stoke, Watmore for Sunderland, Barrow for Swansea, Dele Alli for Tottenham, Ake for Watford. We've got McManaman for West Brom and Lanzini for West Ham. And we've got the managers, Eddie Howe for Bournemouth, Arsene Wenger for Arsenal, Guard for Villa, Hiddink for Chelsea, Pardew for Crystal Palace, Martinez for Everton, Ranieri for Leicester, Klopp for Liverpool, Pellegrini for Man City, Van Gaal for Man United, McLaren for Newcastle, Alex Neil for Norwich, Koeman for Southampton, Hughes for Stoke, Allardyce for Sunderland, Guideland for Swansea, Pochettino for Tottenham, Sanchez Flores for Watford, Tony Pulis for West Brom and Bilic for West Ham. And then we've got the extra boost cards. We've got Cook for Bournemouth, Walcott for Arsenal, Ayew for Villa, missing the Chelsea one there, Zaha for Crystal Palace, Deulofeu for Everton, Vardy for Leicester, Moreno for Liverpool, Kolarov for Man City, Smalling for Man United, Perez for Newcastle, Brady for Norwich, Mane for Southampton, Butland for Stoke, and Villa for Sunderland, Ayew for Swansea, Lamella for Tottenham, Igalo for Watford. And we've got Dawson for West Brom and Pyatt for West Ham. Then we've got Magic Moment cards, missing the first one, but then we've got Coutinho for a long range special versus Stoke. And we've got Pugh and Wilson for an away day thriller, Joel Ward for Ward's winner, Benteke for an overhead stunner, Martial for a dream debut, Matt Ritchie for a spectacular volley, Lamella, second half sensation, Aguero for a 5-goal haul, and then we've got Ericsson for a free kick masterclass, Sanchez and Ozil for quick-fire goals, Wijnaldum for a 4-goal glory, Kone and Deulofeu for 6 of the best, Lallana and Firmino lethal Liverpool, Jamie Vardy record breaker 11 in a row, Murray for 90-second super sub, and then we've got Igalo and Dini for perfect partnership, Martina for Kuko's curler. Then we've got Arnautovic and Shaqiri for Christmas Classic, and then we've got Czech for record breaker BPL clean sheets. And then we move on to the man of the matches. We're still missing quite a few of these, but we've got Matt Ritchie for Bournemouth, Ramsey for Arsenal, Gusted for Villa, Azpilicueta for Chelsea, and Costa for Chelsea. Then we've got Cabaye for Crystal Palace, Jagielka for Everton, Albrighton for Leicester, Mignolet for Liverpool, De Bruyne for Man City. And then we've got just Houlihan for Norwich. And then we've got Toivonen for Sunderland and Jermaine Defoe also. Fabianski and Williams for Swansea. And then we've got Evans and Rondon for West Brom. So you can see we're still missing quite a few of those. Hat-trick heroes, there's 9 of these, but so far we've only got Callum Wilson and Jermaine Defoe. And then we've got the gold Sanchez, obviously the card that comes in the binder, so it's going to be a pretty common card. Obviously missing the silver and the bronze at the moment. We've got the silver and bronze Lukaku's. Obviously that comes in the multi-pack, so again, bronze is obviously going to be a pretty common card. Silver obviously less than the gold, as usual, obviously the tougher one to get. And then we've got a couple of bronze De Gea. They come in the mini tins, and again I've had a couple of those, but so far only bronze. And then we've got a couple of Aguero 100 Club cards. Obviously a bit of speculation as to who the 100 Club would be, whether it would be Vardy, but obviously they've gone for Aguero in this set. Yep, so overall some pretty good cards, bearing in mind it's the first day. If you've got any cards that we need, we've got a bit of a stash of spares and swaps, so please drop us a message, like, and keep following.